Welcome to Legend Voice, where history comes alive through the stories of the world's greatest empires, legendary rulers, and unforgettable heroes. Today, we uncover the extraordinary life of Shajar al Durr, the remarkable woman who rose from slavery to become the Queen and Sultan of Egypt, forever changing the course of Islamic history. Shajar al Durr, the slave girl who became Queen of Egypt. Full life history. Introduction. History is filled with remarkable rulers, but few stories are as extraordinary as that of Shajar al Durr, a woman who rose from slavery to become one of the most powerful figures in the medieval Islamic world. At a time when leadership was almost entirely dominated by men, she defied expectations through intelligence, political skill, and courage. Her leadership during one of the greatest military crises in Egypt's history helped preserve the country from invasion and change the course of Middle Eastern history. Although her reign as Sultan lasted only a few months, her influence shaped the future of Egypt for generations. She stood at the crossroads between the declining Ayyubid dynasty and the rise of the Mamluk Sultanate, one of the greatest Muslim empires in history. This is the complete life story of Shajar al Durr, from her mysterious birth to her dramatic death. Early life and birth. The exact date and place of Shajar al Durr's birth remain uncertain. Most historians believe she was born sometime in the early 13th century, around 1220, although some suggest an earlier date. Her name, Shajar al Durr, translates to Tree of Pearls. It was not her birth name, but a title that reflected beauty, elegance, and great value. Historians disagree about her ethnic background. Some believe she was of Turkic origin, while others suggest she may have been Armenian or Circassian. What is generally accepted is that she was born outside Egypt and was captured or sold into slavery while still young. In the medieval Islamic world, many slaves, especially military and palace slaves, could achieve positions of influence if they demonstrated exceptional ability. Shajar al Durr would become one of the greatest examples of this remarkable social mobility. Arrival in Egypt. As a young slave girl, stay with us for more epic stories from history. Subscribe to Legend Voice, like this video, and join the conversation in the comments. Shajar al Durr was brought to Egypt, then ruled by the Ayyubid dynasty, founded by the famous Muslim hero Salahuddin Ayyubi Saladin. She entered the household of Sultan Al-Salih Ayyub, one of Saladin's descendants. Unlike many palace servants, Shajar al Durr quickly attracted attention for her intelligence, education, and calm personality. She learned palace etiquette, administration, politics, and diplomacy. Over time, Sultan Al-Salih grew to trust her deeply. Eventually, she was freed and married the Sultan, becoming his wife and one of the most influential women in the royal court. Becoming queen. After marrying Sultan Al-Salih Ayyub, Shajar al Durr became much more than a royal wife. She often advised the Sultan on political matters and gained experience in managing state affairs. Court officials noticed her wisdom and organizational abilities. She accompanied the Sultan during military campaigns and remained closely involved in government administration. This practical experience prepared her for challenges that few could have imagined. The Seventh Crusade. In 1248, Europe launched the Seventh Crusade, led by King Louis IX of France. Their objective was ambitious. Instead of directly attacking Jerusalem, the Crusaders planned to capture Egypt, believing that controlling Egypt would allow them to dominate the Muslim world. The French army landed in the city of Damietta, one of Egypt's most important ports. At the time, Sultan Al-Salih was seriously ill. The timing could not have been worse. Egypt faced one of the greatest military threats in its history while its ruler lay dying. The death of Sultan Al-Salih. In November 1249, Sultan Al-Salih Ayyub died. His death came during the middle of the Crusader invasion. If the army or the public had learned immediately that the Sultan had died, panic might have spread throughout Egypt. The Crusaders could have taken advantage of the confusion and conquered Cairo. If you're fascinated by powerful rulers, hit the like button. Realizing the danger, Shajar al Durr made one of the boldest political decisions in medieval history. She ordered that the Sultan's death be kept secret. Only a handful of trusted officials knew the truth. Meals continued to be sent to the Sultan's private chamber. Royal documents were issued in his name. Visitors believed he was too sick to appear publicly. This remarkable deception bought valuable time for Egypt. Organizing Egypt's defense. While hiding the Sultan's death, Shajar al Durr took control of government affairs. She coordinated military commanders. She supervised palace administration. She ensured that supplies reached the army. She maintained stability inside Cairo. Most importantly, she sent urgent messages requesting the arrival of Turan Shah, the Sultan's son, who was then governing distant territories. Until his arrival, she effectively ruled Egypt. Her calm leadership prevented political chaos during one of the country's darkest moments. Victory against the Crusaders. The Muslim army, led by experienced commanders including the future Mamluk leaders, confronted the Crusaders. The decisive battle occurred near Al-Mansura. The Crusader forces entered the city, expecting an easy victory. Instead, they found themselves trapped. The Muslim defenders launched fierce attacks from every direction. The battle ended in disaster for the Crusaders. Many French nobles were killed or captured. Soon afterward, King Louis IX himself was captured. This was one of the greatest defeats ever suffered by a European Crusader king. The victory preserved Egypt's independence and significantly weakened the crusading movement. Shajar al Durr's leadership behind the scenes played a crucial role in maintaining unity until victory was achieved. Conflict with Turan Shah. Eventually, Turan Shah arrived and officially became Sultan. However, his relationship with Shajar al Durr and the powerful Mamluk commanders quickly deteriorated. He dismissed experienced officials. He threatened the influence of the Mamluks. He also showed little appreciation for the efforts that had saved Egypt during the invasion. Political tensions increased rapidly. Within months, the Mamluks rebelled. In 1250, Turan Shah was killed. The Ayyubid dynasty's rule in Egypt effectively came to an end. Shajar al Durr becomes Sultan. After Turan Shah's death, Egypt faced another leadership crisis. The army and leading officials selected Shajar al Durr as the new ruler. This decision shocked much of the Islamic world. For one of the first times in Islamic history, a woman officially became the ruler. Which moment of Shajar al Durr's journey impressed you the most? Ruler of a major Muslim state. She adopted the title Sultan rather than simply Queen. Her name appeared on coins. The Friday sermon, khutbah, was delivered in her name. Government decrees carried her authority. These were clear symbols of sovereign rule. Although her reign officially lasted only about 80 days, it represented an extraordinary moment in medieval history. Opposition to her rule. Despite her success, many neighboring rulers opposed the idea of a female sultan. The Abbasid Caliph in Baghdad reportedly objected to recognizing her authority. Some regional leaders believed only a man should rule such an important Muslim state. Political pressure mounted. Rather than risk civil war or foreign intervention, a compromise was reached. Marriage to Aybak. To preserve stability, Shajar al Durr married the powerful Mamluk commander Izz al-Din Aybak. Aybak became Sultan. However, many historians believe Shajar al Durr remained highly influential behind the scenes. She continued advising on state affairs. Her political experience made her one of the most respected figures within the government. This arrangement also marked the beginning of the Mamluk Sultanate, which would later defeat the Mongols and continue ruling Egypt for more than 2 centuries. Political influence. Even after stepping down from the share your thoughts in the comments below. Throne. Shajar al Durr maintained considerable influence. She remained active in palace politics. She supervised royal affairs. She strengthened relationships with important military commanders. Many officials still respected her judgment. Some historians believe that important state decisions continued to involve her advice. Her influence extended far beyond her brief official reign. Growing tensions. Over time, problems developed between Shajar al Durr and Sultan Aybak. Political alliances changed. Military commanders competed for power. Aybak sought greater independence. Eventually, he planned another marriage to strengthen his political position. For Shajar al Durr, this was both a personal betrayal and a political threat. She feared losing her influence over government. Tensions between the royal couple intensified. The assassination of Aybak. In 1257, Aybak was invited to the palace. According to many historical sources, Shajar al Durr arranged for his assassination. The exact details remain debated. Some chroniclers state that palace servants carried out the attack on her orders. Others provide different versions. Regardless of the precise events, Aybak was killed. Initially, efforts were made to hide the truth. However, suspicion quickly spread. His supporters demanded justice. Arrest and downfall. After Aybak's death, subscribe now and join us for more unforgettable stories from history. Political support for Shajar al Durr collapsed. Powerful Mamluk leaders abandoned her. She was arrested by Aybak's supporters. Her political enemies gained complete control. the woman who had once ruled Egypt now found herself imprisoned. Her dramatic rise had come to an equally dramatic end. Death. In 1257, Shajar al Durr met a tragic fate. According to many medieval historians, she was executed inside the Cairo citadel. One of the most famous accounts states that she was beaten to death by servants acting on behalf of Aybak's first wife. Although some details differ between historical sources, historians generally agree that she died in Cairo in 1257. She was later buried in a beautiful mausoleum that she had commissioned during her lifetime. Her tomb still stands today as an important historical monument in Cairo. Her leadership style. Shajar al Durr demonstrated several remarkable leadership qualities. She remained calm during national emergencies. She understood diplomacy. She successfully coordinated military leaders during wartime. She knew when secrecy was necessary. Her ability to maintain order after Sultan Al-Salih's death may have prevented Egypt from falling to the Crusaders. Even her political opponents acknowledged her intelligence. Historical importance. Historians consider Shajar al Durr one of the most influential women in Islamic and Middle Eastern history. Her achievements include helping defeat the Seventh Crusade, preserving Egypt during a major political crisis, becoming one of the very few female Muslim sovereigns, playing a central role in the transition from Ayyubid to Mamluk rule, contributing to the foundation of the powerful Mamluk Sultanate. Without her leadership, Egypt's history might have taken a very different path. Legacy. Although her official reign was brief, her influence lasted for centuries. The Mamluk Sultanate that emerged after her rule became one of the greatest Muslim powers. It defeated the Mongols at the Battle of Ain Jalut in 1260 and protected much of the Islamic world during one of its most dangerous periods. Modern historians continue to study Shajar al Durr because her life challenges traditional assumptions about medieval politics and leadership. She proved that intelligence, determination, and courage could overcome enormous social barriers. Today, she is remembered not only as a queen but also as a strategist, diplomat, and one of the most remarkable women in world history. Conclusion. The life of Shajar al Durr is one of history's most extraordinary journeys. Born into slavery under uncertain circumstances, she rose through intelligence and determination to become the wife of a sultan, the defender of Egypt during the Seventh Crusade, and ultimately the ruler of one of the most powerful kingdoms in the Islamic world. Her courage during the Crusader invasion helped preserve Egypt at a critical moment. Her political decisions paved the way for the rise of the Mamluk Sultanate, which would shape the history of the Middle East for centuries. Yet her ambition and the dangerous world of palace politics ultimately led to her downfall and death. More than 7 centuries later, Shajar al Durr remains a symbol of resilience, leadership, and determination. Her remarkable story continues to inspire historians and readers around the world, reminding us that even in the most challenging circumstances, extraordinary individuals can leave an enduring mark on history. Thank you for watching Legend Voice. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next documentary. Share this video with fellow history lovers and let us know in the comments which legendary ruler or empire you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, keep exploring the legends that shaped our world.